GDFL Netball Show brought to you by Buckley's Entertainment Centre, Corio Bay Health Group, Blood Suzuki.
Good morning and welcome back to the show. Joining us this morning from the Anarchy Football Netball Club is their new assistant coach in Donna Francesi. Donna, good morning.
Good morning to you.
How are you this morning?
I'm fine, thank you.
Big game later on this afternoon against North Geelong. First round, of course. You've got a home game.
Yes, we have.
Tell us a little bit more about what's going on. How did you get down to Anarchy in the first place?
I was invited down to Anarchy by a friend of mine, played softball together, and she was talking about the netball and how they'd all started with the club, and she asked me to come down and to see what it was like, and so I went down, and then they asked whether I'd be interested in coaching with another man who's Gavin McLeish, and he played for Victoria about 10 years ago. So they offered me a co-coaching position with Gavin, which is great because Gav's very good at skills and really knows his netball. Mm-hmm. So I accepted and have been there from the start, basically.
Okay. And where were you from originally?
I played a season at Lara many years ago because naturally I'm really old at the moment compared to everyone down at Anarchy. Been around for a while. So I've played at Cardinia Park. I've played nearly every centre in Geelong. So
you played in what, every century?
Well, it feels like that sometimes. Trust me, it does. But every centre in Geelong. So that's how long I've been around.
So you've now got all your teams filled, because I know that there was an article in the paper just that you were struggling with numbers out at Anarchy, and that's really, really great to see. Where do you think you're lying, like strength-wise? And
well, it's still a toss-up. As I said, we've been pre-season.
What did you call me? Oh, sorry. keep going. Sorry.
I could call you worse. No, I don't say.
People had before.
We've been pre-seasoning for a while now. At the start, we had few numbers, so it was really difficult to fathom where we were going to be at. Word's got around now, and as you said, we have filled the teams. Strength-wise, we're still testing the waters. As I said, we have got our teams and put the girls in a team, but you know, things can change during the season. As you know, people go up, people go down, and we'll just see what happens in that. Yep.
Now, last year at Anarchy, they had a couple of sisters playing out there in their A-grade side. One played a bit more than the other one, Olivia and Morgan Mitchell. Do you know them by any chance?
I have no idea. No.
Okay.
Look, we've got a list of girls, and to just know everyone by name is just impossible. I mean, it's not impossible, it's just a case of having to learn them. We have players who can make one night or make 2 nights or can't make this week, so it's really, you know, hard to keep up with them all. Yep. I have heard of the name Mitchell, but whether they're back this season, I couldn't tell you.
They were both A-grade players last year.
Yeah. I know that we've got about 5 A-graders back from last year. Okay. Not everyone did come back. Yep. We have moved up Shane, and I forget her last name, sorry Shane, from B-grade last year, who's really come into form, and we believe she will be a real asset to A team this year. But as I said, we'd still like a couple of more A-grade players to fill the positions that those players have left. But as I said, you know, again, Shane will come up and we'll fill the team from there.
What position do you play?
Started out in younger days as goal defence, but not as flighty now. So I'm more a goal shooter who can stand back and just watch what's going on. So I put myself in shooter this year, but, you know, open to play anything if I'm fit enough, yeah.
A-grade or B-grade? Or?
Oh, no, definitely B-grade. I said to Gavin, no A-grade for me. No
A-grade for you?
No, past that stage now, no.
Before you went to Anarchy, had you met Gavin before?
Never, no. His brother had played at Anarchy the previous year and the football. Yep. So his brother actually introduced Gavin to the club, and it went on from there. So, but as I said, Gavin is a really good get. As I said, been in around netball for so long, and to come across someone of his experience is a bonus. It really is, and he's so dedicated, and the girls are so hyped up. I mean, I've had girls say to me personally, Donna, we wouldn't have come back if it hadn't been for Gavin and, you know, and yourself. And so it's good to hear that response and good to know that they respect Gavin as a coach.
Well, there's actually quite a few male coaches in the league now.
Yeah.
I think Gavin makes maybe 4 or 5.
Yep.
So that's really good that the girls are enjoying it and find him a little bit of inspiration when they're on the court. And he must be doing something right there at training and getting him back to the club and keeping them all together, I suppose.
Absolutely. We had a session last week at Anarchy and it was raining. And, you know, naturally the girls, when it's raining, think, oh, we'll come off. And, oh, no. Well, Gavin just persisted and but kept them moving so that they were warm. And they all stuck at it, which was good. So, as I said, I just think they're really developing a respect for him as a coach and know that they can learn from his abilities as a player himself. So, fantastic get by Anarchy for him.
Before you came on, you were talking about new leadership out there. Will you include him in that leadership, or are you talking about the president of the club? Or
Absolutely. Like they've changed leadership this year. I mean, you've got Tommy Tucker as the president, and you've got Daryl Bissett. And Daryl Bissett's been around for a while. He has. Been around for clubs here and there. So his knowledge and just his strength at the club and drawing people there and, you know, fixing up the club itself and getting people motivated again, it's a real big thing for Anarchy. Gavin, as I said, leadership group of the netball, and the 2 ladies responsible for getting all the players together, Shelley and Julie. Really good leaders, like really go-getters and don't stand back. So they're quite willing to put themselves out there and they're very approachable too.
I suppose also geographically speaking, Anarchy is sort of in the middle of nowhere, so it's hard to get players there to training and to make that commitment to go to Anarchy. It's really hard on those outlying clubs, I think.
I think there's also a benefit of it though, because I know somewhere where we've struggled is that there are so many surrounding teams so close by that people have to choose. So there are some benefits, I think, of being out there in one way.
There's that myth, you know, Anarchy, it's just so far out. Oh no, it's too far to travel. Well, in actual fact, from Lara, it's like it takes me about 14 minutes to get there. You're not in any traffic lights. It's just straight down the road and you're there. We've actually recruited a few Lara girls and they come out there, their mothers bring theirs out there and they don't mind the driving side of it. So, you know, I think it's just a thing that people think Anarchy is just way out in the bush, when in actual fact it's not. So, so hopefully we'll get over that and people will understand that it's not that far away.
All right, look, Donna, thanks for coming on the show this morning. We do appreciate that insight into, well, let's say the new Anarchy, and I wish you all the best for the coming season and the girls.
And can I just say one more thing? Anarchy's first game of football is actually their 50th anniversary tour out in Anarchy. So there's going to be great celebrations out there on that particular day, and we hope to get everyone out there to support the club.
Fantastic. You heard it here, straight from Donna's mouth. We'll be back shortly with another segment.
GDFL Netball Show brought to you by Buckley's Entertainment Centre, Corio Bay Health Group, Blood Suzuki,